Okay, number one. Word problems. I would say the general strategy is we need to pick out our important information, but then I think the hardest part for everybody is figuring out what to do with it. So I'm just gonna kind of point some things out as I go along. So I see a square has a side length of 2x plus 2 and equal, we're gonna change this so it says area because otherwise it's not gonna make sense. But we know they have equal area to a rectangle with this width. So what is the simplified expression for the length of the rectangle? So that's what I'm trying to find. Me personally, especially when I'm dealing with shapes, I like to draw pictures. And especially if there are two different shapes, I like to draw pictures of both of them. So first I'm going to draw a square. And I know I have a rectangle. They told me the side length of the square is 2x plus 2. And then it has equal volume to a rectangle. And the width is x squared plus 2x plus 1. And I'm trying to find the length. So that's all great and fine and dandy, but now we need to do this equal area part. Well, area of a square is length times width. So is area of a rectangle. They only give me one side, but the great thing, it's a square. Square has equal side lengths all around. So knowing this area equals this area, I'm going to calculate that over here. So the area of the square is my length times my width. That equals the area of my rectangle, which is my length, times my width. And now the goal is to find the length, so I need to get L by itself. Well, because L is being times by this expression, I'm going to divide by this expression. Okay. So now the goal is to simplify this, and the theme of this unit is factor and cancel. So I'm just going to look at the top and say, does this factor? To the untrained eye, you would say, oh, well, it's already factored. But look closely. There's a GCF in here, which is a 2. So I'm left with x plus 1. Same on the other one, 2. X plus 1. I do my glasses for the expression on the bottom. So I'm saying what multiplies to 1 but adds to 2? Well, that's going to be 1 and 1. I can use the shortcut to factor this because I do not have a coefficient in front of my squared term. So this is going to be x plus 1 times x plus 1. And now these can cancel because we have straight multiplication going on. So it turns out the length is just 2 times 2. So the length is just 4.